Okay, so in my book, I did a little bit of explanation. You would see me talking about egg. Number two, understanding abortion. I want to teach you how to understand abortion, because when men come and say you are unaliving your baby because you are trying to move on with your life by engaging in a basic medical health care called abortion, I want to explain something to men. This is for the men. And if you can find time, buy my book and read. You will have a better understanding. When your spermatozoa gets into a woman's ovaries and if it fertilizes, you understand, the first stage is an egg. The first stage is an egg. Have you seen this egg before? You know what it be egg? Have you seen egg before? This is an egg. Now, do you know that this raw egg I'm holding in my hand, let's even leave the egg that is in a woman's body right now. Do you know this egg can become a chicken? Do you know this egg can become a chicken? If I give it the right condition simply means if I incubate it, if I try to incubate this egg right now in the right conditions, in the right environment, with the proper time lapse, it's not today that I incubate this egg that this egg becomes a chicken. I don't know if I'm making sense. I will have to take it through a process. And the process simply means incubation, right condition. Is there good sunlight? Is there good air? Are they having good UV light? So when you streamline it to your stomach, if you as a man release your spermatozoa into a woman's ovaries and the egg fertilizes and becomes an egg, it is not that day it becomes a baby. So when you open your mouth as a man to say that you are unaliving your baby, you sound dumb and stupid and just generally unintelligent. I don't want to engage with you because I don't like to engage with people that don't do the work and are just like obviously dumb. There is a timeline for abortion. From 4 weeks, because you cannot even know if you are pregnant from the first day. If you knock today, if you had sex today and you went to the hospital to do a test today, there's nothing they can tell you except you have waited after 2 weeks. It is after 2 weeks that the pregnancy test result can be readable to say, okay, this is pregnancy. So now you don't chop 2 weeks. You cannot abort in the first 2 weeks because that was the time you're trying to discover if you're pregnant or not. Now, from 2 weeks to 10 weeks or 12 weeks in some places, you can take it out because it is just like this. You can break it. Do you know you can break this egg and fry and eat? Why didn't you say you were eating a baby or a chicken? You know the difference with the egg, that this is an omelette. When you break it right now, when you eat, you are making an omelette. It's not a chicken. But if I incubated this very egg, in the next 6 weeks or in the next 8 weeks, what is the timeline for a chicken? I'll be able to get a baby chick, and I will still not be able to eat that baby chick because the baby chick is not even matured enough to be eaten. So you understand stages of growth and development, but when it comes to women's pregnancy and agency, you don't want to understand. It's intentional. That's why I'm calling you stupid. If you understand what an egg can do, that if I broke it right now, the potential of this egg is gone. The potential of this egg, because some of you like to open your mouth to say, but this egg can be a beautiful chicken. It's going to solve cancer. But you are reducing and cutting the funds and research. We are alive right now, that you would have funded research for us. You are reducing research. You are cutting research. You are not allowing black women to get into research. But suddenly you think that an aborted baby will become a lawyer. An aborted baby will solve cancer. An aborted baby. You are doing everything that acknowledge the woman in the question. That's why you are misogynistic. You are not acknowledging whether the woman's decision is valid. You are not acknowledging it, because when you want to eat this egg, you acknowledge your decision. You don't think about making this a chicken to eat it in the next 10 weeks. You are hungry right now, you eat it. For a woman, her life is at stake. Was she raped? Is that why she's pregnant? Is the person she's pregnant for not somebody who wants the baby? Because most of you don't want the baby and most of you are still against abortion. So I want to understand, who are you? And what kind of two-facedness is that? On top of that, you still don't agree that the decision is on top of you. It's yours. That is the agency we're talking about. You have the free will to crack this egg right now and make an omelette and eat. And if you wanted to incubate this and make it a chicken, you still have the free will. Nobody blames you for cracking your egg right now and eating it and say, oh, you are so mean, you should have left it to become a chicken. But when I want to abort a baby, Suddenly you are telling me I should have left it, the baby is going to solve cancer. So who is going to train that baby? Or the baby just grows up and then starts solving cancer and start looking for solution? If I don't put that baby in a great school, if I don't give that child agencies, which is the right condition, the treatment, the incubation in this case, if I don't give that baby a better incubation, that baby will never solve cancer. In fact, that baby will become a thief and come and terrorize you in your own house because I'm not there for that baby. Reading my book means getting understanding on what feminism is, because I was able to talk about egg, using the normal egg as an example. And I talked about the stage of life and choice. When a woman gets pregnant, initially the pregnancy is just like an egg. It is an ambiguous stage, both a potential life and something that hasn't also formed yet. It's just like a seed. Somebody give me a beans. Is that beans dry? Can you cook these beans now and eat? Yes, you can cook these beans and eat. Or rice. You can cook the beans and eat. But when you put it in the ground and you cover it and you put water, you give it the right condition, it becomes what? A tree that will still grow. It's not that you put it in the ground, that you pour that it. So when it comes to stages, you understand. But when you come to 2 days and come and dig that beans, you can still eat it. Even if you planted it today, it won't grow in the next 2 days. If you go there and you want to pick it up, you can. You don't see fowls going up in farms and picking beans to eat. You can still terminate it and take your beans out, and nothing will still happen. And you can go and cook that beans if you want to eat, or turn it to moi moi. It is still usable. But when it starts growing roots and has grown as a beans outside and it's getting those small flowers before it leads to the pod that bring out more beans for you, you cannot use it. Because even if you cut it, you don't have any kind of beans. You get it? You just have a leaf that is not viable. So when you understand stages, that even in medical, you cannot carry 6 months and say you want to go and abort. Nobody will abort for you. You cannot carry 5 months. You want to go and abort. Nobody will abort for you. 4 months. Nobody will abort for you. Even 3 months is tricky. 2 months, tricky. Nobody will abort for you. So in the hospital, it's not like we're just going there and say, hey, I like to unalive. I beg, give me 50 unalive in there. I want to unalive my pikin today. I need like five unaliving. People think we enjoy the process. The pain of abortion is almost as if you are trying to give birth again. You will need that in front of your bed for days. Is it the bleeding? But you think maybe we just go and enjoy it. I see people carrying placard, pro-life choices, standing in front of abortion clinics, and it's like, what are you even doing? Yet, many men are quick to argue that even at this stage, it's a baby. They argue passionately about abortion, claiming that this egg, which hasn't yet fully developed, is already a child. They bring their so-called intellectual arguments into the room, pretending to know more than they do. But at this stage, it is not yet a child. It is an egg. It has the potential to become a child, but it is not one yet. And the decision of what to do with that egg belongs to the person that the egg resides in. Please buy my book. And when you do, find the page that I prophesied that Didi will walk free. Almost 1 year later. And Didi is going to walk free.